Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing our campaign here. So we've got another mission we can possibly get to. Actually, I thought this was just sort of not an accurate representation, but it actually looks like it is. So we've got the timers ticking down. I should be able to make it to this one. This one, definitely not. I'm hoping we can get some servitors from this one, but we'll take a look. I don't know if I have more servitors than I had before. We did get a grimoire, so what is that? 20% extra research speed, so that's nice. We do have one prognosticator, which looks like it's, or prognosticar, which slows down bloom progression, something like that. Requisition lets me get more guys. Let me take a look and see. Do we have enough to actually do anything? It wants me to build the augurium. Yeah, I still need one more, so still at 3. I do get one, I think it said every 10 days, so if we don't get one from the mission, one will pop up eventually. I just can't do anything right now. I thought for sure like the servitors would work where you'd have a certain number and you could assign them multiple projects, but it seems like they actually get used by doing repairs, so they're like permanently destroyed. Yeah, so the augurium is damaged. The only thing we have going is the research. Nothing else is going on. So we are here. Can I move this around? Yeah, we can move it a little bit. All right, so we have a little bit of time before we head out here. Actually, why are there 2 things there? Are there multiple missions here? 7 days left. Why is this flashing? Does that mean it's going to get worse if I don't do the mission? Like, conditions here are going to get worse? Is that what that is? So 7 days left. Mission unreachable in time. Really? It's actually just going to straight up tell. I thought we would have enough time. I guess we are going through multiple systems. So I would think a couple days, But it's saying we don't even have time to make it. So this one, but definitely mission unreachable in time. This one, yeah, I totally get that. I thought I'd be able to make it to the other one. That is frustrating. 7 days left. Should I even bother going then? Because it's off in such an odd spot that if missions pop up other places, I don't know if it'll stay and I'll have to do like a higher level mission or multiple missions. Since I don't know how it works, it's kind of hard to make an informed decision, of course. So yeah, I'm not sure if we should head out here because we're going to have a mission no matter what, or if I should avoid the corner because the other ones could be, way over here. So I should stay in the center, maybe. I think I'm going to go ahead and go. We're at least going to go here and see what happens. And hopefully by the time we get there, I can get another servitor up, or we'll see when a servitor pops up, and then we can start those other repairs. So I'm going to wait. If we get another servitor, I'm immediately going to pause time. Okay, so we're there. Time stops. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and try.
We cannot afford to sit on our hands while the bloom spreads unchallenged.
I can't read this, so that's not very helpful. I'm assuming it's basically something like what she said. So we got here too late. Mission's expired.
Commander.
The edict will not be able to reach all missions before they expire. Reconstruction of the warp drive and augurium systems would make it easier to reach missions with time to spare. Yes, I mean, I'm aware of that. Okay, so I will go ahead. So I'm assuming it's like level of chaotic corruption. So if another mission pops up here, I really want to be able to get to it, kind of thing, so things don't get much worse. So the same thing is going to happen out here. It said this was unreachable as well from where it was, which is further away. Should I stay here or make it back in a little bit? I think we'll head in while I'm killing time here, just waiting for another servitor to pop up. Well, something's going to happen. Maybe the research is done. We're going to get a cutscene, but it's going to take it a while.
This Poxwalker was one of the Imperial faithful, afflicted with a strain of mutagenic virus. There is no doubt we are dealing with the work of the plague god Nurgle. This must be the bloom whispered of in those astropathic fragments. Within the carcass, I found a germ of some ancient power corrupted with a foul psychic resonance. This seed is used to spread the virus. Of that, I am certain. But it arrived to me damaged, and there is little else I can learn from it. In order to study how we might fight this plague, I must acquire one of these seeds completely intact. I can instruct your brothers on how to extract these specimens properly. Please ensure they pay attention. The Emperor loathes indolence. Let's not disappoint him.
Okay, I was thinking we'd have to stun people and bring them in like an XCOM or something. Grand Master Report.
This is Inquisitor Cartha Vakir of the Ordo Malleus. I am alumnus of Evixia Danica. Access code Clarion Magenta 111721. I require immediate response from Titan.
This is Grand Master Vardan Kai responding, Inquisitor. This act borders on heresy. The screams of the astropods you burned already reverberate through the warp. It is fortunate for you that I am prosecuting a campaign in the nearby Chimera system. I suggest you explain yourself, and quickly.
Grandmaster, I have commandeered the baleful edict. We face...
You have seized a Grey Knight strike cruiser.
As is my right. I have foreseen dire omens for this sector. Already Nurgle's Poxwalkers roam free.
Oh, indeed. I'm surprised an agent of your pedigree is not equipped to deal with such lesser threats of chaos. Agravain, perhaps you can clear up this nonsense for me.
My lord, he fell in battle during our last campaign against the Cadium cult. We had been returning to Titan for repairs when this Inquisitor intervened.
Ah, Brother Ektar, that is sorry news. I trust then that you have appointed one of our brothers to act in his stead. Well, speak up then, Commander. What say you to this Inquisitor's story?
Let's go with this.
Intriguing. However, the galaxy is full of unsolved mysteries.
I am confident these Poxwalkers are the symptom of a much greater cancer. I only need a little time to conduct further research.
Very well. I am not in the habit of second-guessing those under my command, that is, until given a good reason. I will leave the baleful edict in your care.
You have my thanks, Grandmaster, but there is yet another reason I desired to speak with you. As steward of the Armory of Titan, I had hoped you could release further assistance.
Don't thank me yet. I will give you 60 Tertaean solar days to prove this threat warrants the deployment of an entire strike force. Battle-worn as it is, Strike Force Xiphos could be put to good use in several campaigns across the galaxy. Any further requisition from my arsenal will have to be earned.
But I... Typical.
After each Grand Master's report, you can spend your requisition to unlock and upgrade armor slots.
Okay.
The resource slot gives you access to the new Knight reinforcements, servitors, grimoires, and other resources at the end of a mission.
Okay. So I'm curious with always, never, never. Knight Requisition. Upgrading your Knight Requisition from Titan increases the chance of recruiting Grey Knights at higher starting ranks. Additional Knights are made available through mission rewards on a rotation basis. Titan does not guarantee a Knight of any specific class will be available. So you can't necessarily recruit what you want when you want. So it seems like we have to pick this. Ranged, melee, armor, war gear.
You can only unlock or upgrade each slot once per report. Slot upgrades increase your chance of accessing more and better equipment and resources.
Okay. So I guess we just confirm. Are you satisfied with your requisition request, Commander? You won't be given another chance until the Grandmaster contacts you again. Yeah. We're still in Tutorial Town, so that's what it is. Alright, so Poxwalker and Necropsy. Within the carcass I found a psychically infused seed, a germ of some ancient power. Is this what we saw before? Yeah. Extract one from a functioning host. So we do have some conversations we can get into as well.
We both have work to do. What do you need?
So the plague is spread through these seeds.
It is not so simple.
The disease proliferates quickly, too quickly for these seeds to infect each new case through direct physical contact. My current theory is that the seeds emit some kind of psychic field to help catalyze the spread. The seed from the sample we collected was destroyed?
I need the seeds intact for further study.
If I wanted brute force, I would have sought out the Iron Hands. Yeah, whatever, we're still Marines.
Very well.
This isn't your first encounter with warp
The
spawn.
Grey Knights and Inquisition have worked together since the earliest days of our orders.
Yours serves as the hammer, while mine is the arm and the will to wield it. This is knowledge you must already possess, Commander. Are you testing me? We're equals in this endeavor, then.
We each have our own role to play as partners. Yes, partners in my mission.
In a manner of speaking, you do serve the Inquisition. Oh, don't look at me like that, Commander. I would never presume to tell you how to do your job. We each have our own role to play. Can I trust you with the lives of my brothers?
Know that I will not sacrifice your men, unless the need is great.
No. Can I trust you? No. That's not my concern. However, Grey Knights are a valuable resource. A rare and powerful tool in the fight against chaos.
If we must.
Alright.
My research beckons.
So, research. We might have some different choices now, or not. So, research is complete. Which revealed nothing, apparently. So that was this. So we have, let's see, warp field penetration. The plague surrounding the world is contaminated with a miasma of psychic energy that confounds any attempt to intervene from orbit. Yet with careful study, I believe I can penetrate the shield and project my psychic powers onto the battlefield. So stratagems and Quicksilver unlocked. So we might have some kind of cool stuff we can do during missions. Psychic attunement. -2 corruption in system. So the Edict is a remarkable vessel indeed to house its own prognosticator choir. However, I believe that your prognosticator potential has been underused and that their predictions can be honed into an effective purgative against the bloom. It won't be enough to turn the tide, but it may hold back this foul contagion until we find a way to destroy it. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about things getting out of control, so reducing corruption might be good. And this gives me a requisition. The Poxwalkers carried remains of a corrupt seed that was destroyed along with its character. I need to study an intact one, recovered from a live host, in order to ascertain how they function to spread this plague. Insufficient seeds. So we can do Psychic Attunement, we can do Warp Field. I think these are blocked off. We have to do the previous ones. I think going with the Psychic Attunement makes sense to me. So we have seeds as a resource here. Alright, 17 days for that. I still need another servitor.
Commander, let us be efficient.
At least we can dispose of the Poxwalker corpse.
An unclean, organic thing fouling my ship.
And the Inquisitor doing her best to desanctify my quarantine procedures. However, now she wants to bring more of these seeds aboard. I'll have to audit the consecration protocols.
Waiting for new input.
Alright, that's all for now, I guess.
I was waiting on you, Commander, to allocate the priority order. Without that data point, I cannot cogitate the required resources. A decision is required. Affirmative. I must attend to repairs.
Yeah, I can't do what needs to be done, or what it wants me to do. I need one more servitor.
Do you seek wisdom, Commander? I am no ancient, but might be of some help.
What do you make of Grandmaster Kai's reaction to our Inquisitor?
Besides a clear violation of communication protocol, you mean?
Commander, you must see that Inquisitor Vakir's evidence here is quite scant. The cryptic meanderings of an astropath and a handful of poxwalkers. The Cadium cult had spread death and destruction across 12 hive worlds and 3 sectors before we put it down. What of the seed?
Arcane talismans as catalysts for corruption are scarcely a novelty to us Knights of Titan.
The Inquisitor knows this. You don't think this exercise is worthwhile?
The Grand Master will weigh our value to this campaign.
No, but we are far from being in the best fighting shape at the moment, and it's our duty to support the Inquisition when needed. Against others where we might have a more obvious impact. If this venture is insignificant, why requisition our strike force?
Perhaps there's some piece to this puzzle we do not yet see.
I'm in the dark, as you are. Perhaps there's some piece of the puzzle we do not see. Inquisition is a vast and dislocated bureaucracy. We may simply be one piece being shuffled around the board for some other purpose. Yet it brokers nothing to speculate. The onus is on you to ensure we do not return to Titan in shame. I suggest you focus on completing the mission at hand.
By all means.
Dominus Lunette seems off-kilter.
All tech priests are eccentric in their own way.
Too much of their mortal flesh has been stripped away. You doubt her?
There is no being I trust more to look after the baleful edict.
Far from it. Yet her fervor for the vessel can at times eclipse our purpose. Occasionally she needs the reminder. Yeah, he didn't say. You consider her unreliable?
Her competence is beyond question.
She saved my life more than one occasion. She was key to piloting the edict through the astral looking glass, and the euphoric Baron shattered his demonic spirit into a million fragments. Her competence is beyond question. There are even storied rumors that she has fought alongside Lord Drago. The Supreme Grandmaster, would that not make her...
Ancient, yes, assuredly.
The tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus are not prone to deceit, nor do they care one whiff for social standing among the unaugmented, as they call us. You know that we Astartes are dispensable. We will live, fight, and die in the sunless war against chaos. Our Dominus is, dare I say it, unique even among her kind, nigh irreplaceable. The edict would not be half as capable without her.
Certainly.
All right.
I hope that aids you, brother.
So still, I am just waiting for another servitor to magically appear. So we did get requisition points. So can we actually do it? Well, I've got armory now. Available requisition 5. Wait a minute. Do we have more points I can throw in here? Knight requisition, rank 1 access. Ranged, melee, armor, war gear. So we could potentially grab something else? I'm kind of confused. So we upgraded. I guess we have points for next time. I think that's all it's really showing me. So does this mean... Always, never, never. I don't get the 2 and 3 being never. But, yeah, odd.
Your brothers will rejoice at the challenge, Commander.
New knights are available from Titan at a small cost of requisition. You can recruit them at any time if our roster gets low. Upgrade the barracks to increase recruits' ranks. Okay. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that. I think we're good. I don't think it necessarily... It's gonna, like, make me, but I'm curious. Titan has offered to send Peleus Phoros, a rank 1 interceptor, to support our campaign. If you wish to recruit a different knight, you'll have to wait until our next combat mission. Can I look at any detail? I have no idea what you have. 12 health, 3 will, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's armor, but I'm not sure. It could be class. I mean, we could go ahead and recruit somebody just to see. Was it this guy? Boris Justicar? Is that what it said? No, it was Peleus Phoros. Interceptor.
Phoros.
So Aegis Shield, Overwatch, Ignore parry. Can't be parried. Unbreakable. You've got a parry. Okay. We can send you back to Titan for some points. Abilities. Do we have? The Interceptor's melee attacks can't be parried. Knight gains additional +2 armor when using Aegis Shield. So we can give you... Psybolt does more damage. Actually, can we do this? No. Maybe when we get all of them, maybe we get the second one that's listed there, I'm not sure. Okay, so this one is 4 strikes, more damage. This is more willpower. This is more willpower. I'm going to go willpower. What's this? Aegis Shield gets +1 armor. Let's go 4 strike, does more damage. We'll do that. So can I go back to the barracks here? No. There we go. So we can go back to it this way. So we have a capacity of 8. We're at 7. So interceptors don't get parried and can parry. Apothecaries heal, of course. Purgators, I think this is the class that we had the heavy weapon on. But this guy doesn't have that. So what's your ability? Aegis Shield. Once per combat, right. Venerable Soul, +1 max willpower. It's 1 parry. I'm just trying to figure out what the difference is between the different classes, essentially. Just a car. So you're in Terminator Armor. Okay, immune to knockback. Extra crit, melee and ranged against demonic enemies. That's quite nice. And a parry. So if Justicars are kind of anti-demon units, we want to keep an eye on that. The Demon Bane seems quite like a good ability. Can I just look at your ability tree somewhere? That's what I kind of want to see. Character? No, it wouldn't be there. Loadout, abilities. Yeah, okay. So it's on like the core thing. This is Terminator Armor, and that's extra health. Yeah, that's quite good. This is a pretty good class. Actually, I like the Justicars quite a bit then. Yeah, so Justicars are pretty fantastic. So that's the same as Eolanthus. Do you have Demon Bane, though? I don't recall. Extra ammo. First strike comes from that. Yeah, so we went Terminator Armor. I don't see Demon Bane here, so it may not be a class-specific thing. Might be something else. Because you under the core have Provident. Extra armor for the ranged weapon. That's quite nice. Extra armor. Go that route. Just get tons of armor. Have to take a look, though. So it almost seems like the classes aren't necessarily the same. Because the two Justicars have some different abilities, so I wonder if how much of it is class-based and how much of it is sort of random. Huh. Alright, well, we just have to kill some time until we get another servitor, and wait and see if a mission pops up, I guess. So do I want to stay put, or we can move in somewhere? There's quite a bit of corruption out there, too. It's saying travel. I think we're done traveling. Okay, so we still need our servitor. So I'm just going to advance time until a mission pops up or we get a servitor. There we go. Alright, so now we have enough. So we're on the Augurium. Alright, so I want to get this repaired. So Prognosticator or Prognosticar benefits are restored. So we'll start that working. Now we are down to 0 servitors. Now we're just kind of waiting for a mission then at this point. Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't hit 2. I thought for sure we could make it to that one as well, but just not quite enough time. Alright, Bloomspawn detected 3 new missions. Our Prognosticator Choir has detected the presence of 3 new eruptions of bloom activity across the sector. We've informed Titan and must act on these new incursions to the best of our ability. So they are scattered around. So we go hit this one, we can maybe make it to that one then afterwards. No, I just wanted to look at, so 12 days left. Yeah, so we go here, then we'll try to hit that one. I don't think there's any way we're making that one. So we'll just head here. What is this one? So we have a couple objectives. Win without using grenades for some extra research. I think that's research. I'm not sure. So we get a grimoires. That's research. Yeah, it's got to be grimoires. Eliminate the seed carriers for a couple more. 2 reinforcements. There are some different units here. Poxus. Unknown minions, unknown minions. So I think it's not that it's something we haven't seen before, it's just we're not sure what's there. When we have the Augurium or the Augurium up, we'll probably be able to see what units specifically are there. Armory access. Rank 2 interceptor. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Do I want to spend the points on grabbing another person? Maybe I should, because it's kind of free. So before we head off, maybe I should go ahead and recruit. Just a car. Beltic Tor. I mean, we might as well take him. But then again, I don't need it, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to hold off. There might be other expenses I can use those requisition points for, so yeah, we'll just wait. Right, let's get to it. Almost got our psychic attunement up. Okay, we've identified signs of the bloom trying to take a foothold on the planet. We must extract or destroy all the seeds we can locate below. So, ideally don't use grenades, which means I could swap out all my gear.
Glorious deeds are optional objectives that add risk to a mission, but grant requisition rewards on success. You must choose whether to accept before beginning the mission.
Okay. Yeah, I think we could probably do that. I've been using grenades quite a bit, but I think we can try. So we'll swap out our gear and get rid of our grenades. Do we want to take the same group of people, though, is the question. I think we might swap out my hammer guy here. So Eolunthus. So we don't want the frag grenade. Servo Skull is a heal. Other equipment we can take extra willpower or extra damage and crit for their melee attacks. I'm going to take that. And just to remind myself, so we've got the Aegis Shield, we have Hammer Hand, so it's like a guaranteed crit. Immune to knockback, extra ammo, first strike. So next we have you. Melee attacks we can't do. We could just take extra willpower, I suppose. Do that. So we have the shield Overwatch. Increased crit damage, extra ammo. That's it. Do we want to keep taking out the same people or bring somebody who's a level 1? I think we'll bring someone who's a level 1. Apothecary is all set. We're definitely going to take you. You're fine. So let's swap you out for somebody else. See, it doesn't even show me here like who's already selected. So we want someone who's a level 1. And I'm not sure.
Wars.
This guy, are you the demon guy? Yes, Demon Bane. Let's start leveling this guy up. You're also in Terminator Armor, which is quite nice. Got a parry. Right, so let's take a look at your war gear first. So instead of the frag grenade, let's give you the extra crit on melee attacks. And for weapons, we'll want to take a look at that as well. Ranged weapon, we just have the one choice. Melee weapons, so you're currently using a force sword. So we have different force swords, it looks like. So the one I have, it's 4 damage, 15 crit, plus 2 crit damage. Is that the same? I think that's the same. Yeah, that's all the same, right? No, it's not. Plus 1 crit damage, this one's plus 5% crit. And this one is a basic one. So it's slightly different. Yeah, if I would probably go extra crit chance if I was going to do that. Halberds, we get an automatic hit, which is kind of nice, but there's only 25% chance. Falchions, what's the thing on this? Derrigs. So basic ones, 4 damage also. Slightly better crit chance. Ektars, crit and crit damage. Higher crit. Demon Hammers, we have a variety. I'm not sure how many of these I have. I might like not be able to lose them even if somebody dies that has them. Extra damage. Extra damage. That's a lot of stuff. Warding Stav, what the heck? It's only 3 damage. 25% chance to trigger Aegis Shield at the end of the turn automatically. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like... with the 4 swords... I'm not sure if we can parry with the other stuff. Like it specifically says here, the parry. The other ones don't. So I think we want that. I might give you this because it's increased crit chance. Look different? Yeah, it does. 4 damage, 20% crit, plus 2 crit damage. Yeah, we can live with that. So we'll have a couple Terminators here. Start getting this guy leveled up, I think, is the way to go. And you're all set. So we'll take this group out. I think that'll work. Yeah, it's a little weird about, like, XCOM and stuff is a bit easier to kind of figure out what's going on a little bit as far as who's deployed and how and levels of gear and all that kind of stuff. I feel like this could definitely use a UI overhaul a little bit, make things a bit more clear. Like even there, it's like, who's on this mission already? I can't tell. So we'll get this done. That'll probably be it for today, but I do want to see, before we end, if I can actually make it to the next mission before time runs out. Just kind of check on the map and see. Because if I can do a couple of the 3 that pop up, so that's definitely an advantage, like getting more speed and stuff, to get around the map and stopping things from getting bad. Because probably when Chaos Corruption gets max, something really bad is going to happen. Maybe we lose the planet permanently, I'm not sure. And that could be why we have Exterminatus as a later thing that we can develop for the ship. We might have to get to a point where we actually like have to blow up a planet, stop things from getting worse. But if I can get 2 of these 3, I'll be relatively happy. I mean, all of them would be fantastic, but it might be quite often that you can't do all of them, and they might just keep adding more. It might be like, oh, now you have 4 missions, and now you have 5, and now you have 6, and the area you've got to cover gets bigger, and you know, those kind of things happening.
Data indicates the Sons of the Putrid Eye use these roads as a base of operation.
Another foul cult of Nurgle. There is little doubt we will find more of these seeds below. Brothers, advance.
Commander, your brethren must recover one of these seeds from a living host. I have trained your warriors to focus their senses. If they perform a precision strike in hand-to-hand combat, they should be able to locate and extract any seed present within the foe.
Okay, so we have to do like a critical attack. We've got 3 squads here too to fight. So we head up, then we head that way. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to detect anything if we just run. Here. So we'll try to get everybody kind of up around there, because once we spot the enemy, then we're going to get our actions back.
At once.
So I'm not even really paying attention to who I'm controlling. We're just kind of tabbing through and moving everybody up.
Taking position. Fool, your command. Taking position.
Throne of the Emperor. Keep searching.
These guys look very like Play-Doh-y, kind of. I don't know. It's very odd.
Commander, we made contact with the enemy.
All right, let's take a look at Big Belly Boy. Just what are you exactly? Bloated Pox Walker. Okay. So you can do the groan thing. Pestilential Explosion when reduced to 0 HP or mutated. Bloated Poxwalker explode over an area of 3, afflict plagued. All Poxwalkers in the area get extra health. That's not good. Immune to afflictions. Come enraged at low health. Okay. I mean, not an ideal target, for sure.
I am here to serve. Your command. Standing ready.
How bunched up are you? Kind of. Do we send the gun in first? Hit the area?
At your service.
I think that's the call here. That's you, right? Yeah. I feel like this is going to blow up, so I might want to be careful. Oh, if we're zoomed in, I can actually see lines of sight. That's cool. I did not notice that ever before. I don't know that I like that position, but, yeah. Just being next to the thing that's going to explode. Alright, I'm going to take it, but I'm a little concerned. Yeah, it still says we only have 3 ammo, but we've got ammo increase stuff, skills and things. Anyway. So that could blow up. Can I target it directly? It doesn't seem like it. It is out of range. Let's see. I can hit you. If I go for the big one, we can hit quite a few others, actually. We are going to kill a couple this way. Yeah, let's do that. That'll give me some willpower back. We'll spend some willpower on it, get some willpower back.
Gods, grant me strength!
And then... yeah, let's just finish off the big guy.
I must sanctify my rounds.
Okay, well, that was... we took out one extra one there, I think. So now we could kind of pursue. So this is my Demon Hunter guy. I wish there was a way here to see my skills and stuff, because it'd be nice to be reminded, like, oh yeah, this guy's good against demons, you know, get that kind of stuff while we're actually in the mission. And for some reason we can zoom in like crazy on this. There, it pushed me back out. It's just the angle and height, I guess. So if I want to charge in, I mean, I can. So I could kill you. We could be in a position where I might be able to parry. We might activate another squad, though, is what I'm concerned about. Apparently, we can actually come around this side, too. You guys are just Poxwalkers, right? No, that's a regular cultist, cultist, cultist. Poxwalker up there. Do I want to take the flank? I'm a little concerned that we might activate another unit, but the next unit might be further along. So we might be okay. I would use everything I've got to get here. I could use an extra willpower point to probably put him down. Or do I want to get like right in the mix? I'm going to take this route. No, it's still not going to kill you, is it? That's too bad. If I do this, I can kill you. Alright, we'll send you in there.
Moving out. We slay the darkness.
Alright, and his body is absolutely freaking out. Alright, it stopped. So we've got the parry, so if they do attack me in close combat, we can do something about that. Go beat on you. We can go beat on you. I don't know that we can kill you. do that. 4 strike. Yeah, still not enough. So it'll be the same here. So I can hurt you, but I can't kill you. So what do we want to do? Yeah, I think we just engage them. So let's go ahead and hit this guy. I'm not going to 4-strike. We'll just go for a regular attack. There's a chance I'll get a crit. So actually, it's a 40% chance we get a crit and do 2 extra damage. So 40% chance we'll probably kill him. So I think this doesn't show whether we get the crit or not. So 2 more damage should be enough. Because the 4-strike adds 1, it doesn't add anything there. Yeah, I'm just going to go for a basic attack. If we get a crit, we'll finish him off. Yeah, did not get the crit. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with this explodey thing here. So I could run in and kill you. I can also run in and kill you. Yeah, I'm just going to finish this guy off, I think. Drill him a little bit. We're jumping across there, that's cool.
You have been judged.
Eat this! Fall, monster!
How many is that going to bring back? Come on, give me a parry. Okay, so we have a few little baby critters next to us. Okay, let's go with my gunner
Your orders?
before I do anything else. So we are out of ammo.
I have sanctified my rounds.
Okay, so we have a few shots. Can I hurt my own units is a question I have. So if I go Psychic Onslaught, is that going to hurt my own guys? I'm going to do it just to find out.
Firing on target. Advancing.
No, we're fine.
Woe to the unworthy.
Totally fine. Alright, and we'll take a shot here. Gotta have a ton of willpower. I feel like I should be able to tab here to go between targets as well. Like, can I shoot this other guy? No, I can't. He's out of range. Yeah, we'll just mop up.
Aye, sir.
Alright, all that's clear.
Empty.
So I can try to sneak somebody around.
Your orders. Iolanthus.
Like Iolanthus.
I am with you.
I am not in your Overwatch zone. Can I move up and attack? I know it's like usually combined. That's going to set him off. So I could... Yeah, it's going to want to like step out to hit him. So if I select this and then try to attack him, it shows me moving into position and getting shot. So if instead I go there and then attack, just do that, come around behind.
Chaos stirs within the shadows. battle is ended.
Okay, somebody got hurt. We've got another squad back there. Did we just get... Yeah, I got all my action points back.
Yes, Commander.
So we're all set. And I guess we've reloaded as well. I might want to look at healing here.
At once.
I feel like the camera should follow him a little bit when I select. But that's a minor little nitpick. Alright, so we do have another squad. Do I want to heal this guy or wait? I think since I have limited heals, but then again, if I kill stuff,
What is your will?
I'll get more willpower, and then I can do more heals. So,
Yes, Commander.
if we go ahead and heal...
They're now good as new.
So maybe he did take damage from the shots, it was just delayed, or if that was from the other damage that was going on there, I'm not sure. Take that.
Your command.
It's still showing an enemy patrol and 2 seed carriers. I know Iolanthus we can get a guaranteed crit with his ability. Do I want to push in this far? Yeah, we can do that.
I am with you.
Okay, we triggered guys way in the back.
Enemy sighted.
There it is! Commander, harvest the seed from that creature's flesh.
Okay, so that's one of them. To extract seeds from a seed carrier, you must successfully crit them with a melee attack. Crits have a chance to occur with any direct melee or ranged attack. Okay. Well, I didn't realize this was connected right here. I was looking like there and thought we'd have to go around. Alright, well, it's fine. He's fine, he's fine.
Standing ready. Your orders.
It's my big gun.
Full.
So I have some vision from here.
Advancing.
What can I see? Can I just shoot this? I can. So that actually works. I don't know why it wasn't really showing me that stuff before. Yeah, we'll kill one, hurt some others. Sure, let's do that. Who needs grenades?
Brothers.
I would like to get some extra willpower with my apothecary, which means killing stuff. I can take a full cover here, but I can't... Well, maybe I can see some stuff. Yeah, we've got a little bit of vision. I don't think I can kill anything, though. So these guys I can hurt, but that's it. Everyone else is too far away. And this guy I think is just protected because of the cover and stuff. I could lock him down with an overwatch. Maybe we do that instead. I don't know where he's going to go, but we'll cover either side. He might just take a shot at me, though.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know if that's actually going to help much. Especially now that I might be standing out in the open like a moron.
Standing ready.
So Iolanthus. So there's my hammer hand ability, so I need to keep that in mind because that's guaranteed crit.
At your service.
So if we move you in, get no shots, but I can kind of take the edge here. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Taking position.
We'll get you guys in front sooner or later. That's as far as I can get. That's too bad. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. My apothecary might get a little trashed here, which is unfortunate. Okay. Making some Nurgle babies. Okay, we got
He was
one.
one of the chosen.
Stay away from me. Okay. Shot up a
Come
little
at me
tiny bit.
now.
They like doing the overwatches.
Die! Die! Die!
Pain is beneath me.
Just wait. Just wait.
Okay, well,
I am here to serve.
again, I think we start here. So we'll just clear this guy off. Make sure we're shooting. Can I not see him? Yeah, it seems like I can't actually target him. I can shoot you, though. Yeah, we can do that. I've got a lot of willpower.
Ammo depleted. Weapon rearmed.
Okay, so one more shot. Can't hit you. Or you. Can't hit anybody, actually, it looks like. It must be... Is the rock that high there that I can't see him at all? I guess so, with the height difference. That must be what's going on. Alright, well, we can set an overwatch. And the big guy might come charging in. I mean, I'll just do this because I don't really have much else to do. So my goal here is to get Iolanthus free. So you're going to die. And then I can use my Hammer Hand ability on the big guy if I'm close enough with Iolanthus. That's kind of the idea.
Affirmative. We are the hammer!
Can't see what's going on here. Okay, Apothecary, kill him.
So to the unworthy.
So there's one willpower.
Yes, Commander.
Iolanthus. We can reach. So if we Hammer Hand... Two action points, 2 willpower. Is that actually working? Yeah, so it is saying Hammer Hand, so it will be a crit. 100% crit chance.
Your end is near. I sense something near.
Okay, I'm going to activate the other squad, though. Okay. Disable Pestilential Explosion. We need to just extract the seed. So he's going to blow up on me, which does kind of suck. Or do we need to click this? Like what? Extract the seed. Select target point with the seed icon to extract seeds from the enemy. Oh, okay, so this is like head, arm, or belly. Alright, yeah, go for the belly.
Yes, we have it. My commendations to that knight. Return with that seed as soon as you can.
Plagued. So what does plague do? Suffers 2 damage a turn. I don't know if that hits armor first or not. I would kind of hope so. I did get all my action points back because we're far enough away from the other squad, though. Speaking of which, did we get the willpower back on my apothecary?
What is your will?
Yes. No. No, I did not. It's looking at action points. So I can still heal with the servo skull, and we need to kill a couple more things, and then he can actually do something. Alright, keep having the Terminators up front. I could split up here, so we could send the Terminators up top. We've got something here that could blow. So I'm not sure I like that very much. There is something here that can blow up as well. I'm not a big fan of that. So, Mr. Apothecary.
Affirmative.
Come back down this way. We're trying to keep him in the back, a little safer. Taking some risks with him already. So that other squad isn't actually activated yet. Yeah, that's super useless. Not what I meant to do. I'll just have you shuffle around a little bit is fine. Okay. So our ammo's good. I could probably activate them. I go up that far, we're definitely going to activate them.
Yes, Commander.
Let's move in somewhat cautiously. Send the Terminators in first, seems like the right call. There's not much cover here, though. Too many explosives.
It will be done.
Okay, that didn't activate them. How much does this cost? It's 1 action point, 2 willpower. I've got 4 left, so yeah, we're good. As long as I can get close enough to Hammer Hand again, we'll be alright. This will probably activate them. That will probably activate them. Go here and see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like, wait and end my turn here.
What is your will?
I don't like this much either. I will head up to here. Well, when I draw them out, we'll get more action points, so...
At once.
I think. Like, I think as soon as they activate, I will get additional action points. There we go. So we'll find out.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, so we just got everything back. We're good. Okay, so here we have something we can blow up, which I think I probably will. Actually, I've got a couple things. You've got a gun. You're all bunched up here. Is that in range? Probably. Somebody else can take that shot, I think. Can you see it? No. not what I want you to do. Nope, not what I want you to do. Yeah, I don't think he can spot it there. Can I hit anybody? They're out of range, it looks like. I'll have to move in a bit.
Taking position.
Is he the only one? Nope, now we can hit it there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so much for your cover.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
But now I've got no more targets. Kind of knocked him back a bit there. Alright, we will overwatch. Just cover that way. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful here. Do you have any guys with guns still? Yeah, there's one there and I think one on the other side. So I don't want to kill this guy, we want to get the seed out of him. I'd like to stay away from this thing. That's full cover. I'm just going to run into the full cover.
As you command.
Should be relatively safe there. Alright, boars. We could blow that one. This one shows like a weapon. Do we get a weapon if I go there? It's a chaos tainted weapon. Come around this way. So if I shoot, we can hit this. It will hurt him. Yeah, we can do that.
Has struck true.
Alright, Eolenthus. I cannot reach him. Yeah, it seems like there's something there that we can grab, maybe. Bloomspawn Spore. Purify the Bloomspawn to extract its seed and gain +1 willpower. So, I guess if we don't get it from... Actually, maybe we don't get it from him, because he doesn't have the same icon the other guy did, so we just have to get it from the terrain, looks like. That would take everything I have just to get there, and then I'd be very exposed, so that's a really bad idea to rush it right now. Everybody's too far away to shoot. Could move in, grab some partial cover. I've got armor and then the partial cover. We could gun down one person. It's not ideal for sure, but I don't want to stay next to this thing. Okay, I'm going to do that. I could also just armor myself up with willpower, so we could get +3 armor for a turn, so I think that would put me at 5, which might keep me from taking any damage here. It depends on how much attention I draw. And if I shoot, yeah, we can kill you, or we can kill you. That's it, really. Everyone else is too far away. Yeah, I can take out one guy, or we can armor up. Some of these guys are kind of close, though. So I have to make sure I have at least 2 willpower. We'll be fine. Yeah, we could go ahead and do this. So +3. Took some damage from the plague. Some more lesser guys appearing from the corpses, unfortunately. Okay, got an attack there.
No! Don't give up now! You will bleed!
How did you get out there? I didn't think you could get out there. Crazy person. I mean, you are a cultist. I don't know what I expected. Okay, armor took that. Warp Surge, reducing bad. Tainted Blades. All enemy melee attacks affect immobilized for the next 3 turns. So I think that just takes like an action away from me, kind of thing. Alright, well, I mean, that's obviously not an ideal outcome.
Your orders? At your service.
Mr. Apothecary, can you shoot the guy out there for me? Can you shoot this moron? Yes, you can. Let's just shoot this guy. Take care of that Overwatch. Right in the face.
Glory to Xiphos.
One more and I can do a heal on somebody. So we could move up, take a shot.
Affirmative.
Just try to thin him out a little bit, maybe. Can I kill anybody? Yeah, we can kill you. Or you. Or you. Just clear a little bit of enemies out of the way here. Save some actions for other people.
Throne.
Out of range. So if I want to shoot twice, I kind of have to stand out in the open, it looks like. No, not what I meant to do.
It will be done.
Alright, we'll take a shot here. So if we Psychic Onslaught. Yeah, like that. Didn't get the guy in the back, but it did hurt
My
him.
rounds.
And I could just run off back into cover, but I'm going to reload. We're going to stand out in the open and reload. A lot of these guys are still going to die. Definitely want to kill this idiot this turn. Can I hit you? Yeah, I could kill you off. I can't see this guy, so I've got to move and shoot. Let's take him out.
As you command. Yes, Commander.
So then you can rush in and trash these guys. Looks like we've got to be straight on to do the attack. Smack.
We are the hammer.
Second smack.
See them fall, brothers.
Okay, I've got one action point left. I can't shoot him? I guess there's too much stuff in the way.
Your command?
So we could move and shoot him, or I could go grab this. I think we just kill him. Can I spot him from here? Yeah. was just waiting for the line to pop up.
Yes. Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Staying away from
Enemy
that.
destroyed.
We just got all our actions back, so we'll just go grab this.
Moving now.
That should be it. Or not. Still says one seed carrier left. Is there one? I guess there must be. Did I miss? I thought that was going to give me a seed, what I just did, but it doesn't look like it. That's explosive thing. I'm just double checking where we were. It's explosive stuff. There wasn't like something I needed to grab it from. Yeah, it must be ahead. Alright. I thought we were about to be done, but we are not.
Your command.
So it might just be one enemy left and that's it. Which I would be fine with. Make sure we have our gunner. We could do some healing. Actually, my apothecary's kind of banged up. Both of you guys are a bit trashed. There must be something out here.
What is your will? Taking position.
It's gotta be down this way.
I am here to serve. I am with you. Here.
Oh, I'm one willpower short. I thought I killed another person with you. Maybe not. Yeah, alright, we'll hold off then. We've got the skull for more healing, but we'll wait.
As you command.
Just getting kind of everybody up before we move
Standing ready.
somebody in that might
I
trigger
am
the
here
enemy.
to serve.
Let's take a look.
Moving out.
No. Got a thing I can blow up. Actually, I've got a few things I can blow up. Nope, it's way over there. Okay. So we've got quite a bit of distance then.
Yes, Commander. Here.
So we're safe. Unless they move towards me, which I don't really expect. I have to be a bit careful with the apothecary, though.
At once.
Try to keep him in the back, because he is hurt, too. I might have to do something about that plagued on him. It seems like it is ignoring the armor, so it's just hitting him directly. So maybe we go ahead and skull him. So you're at 9 of 12.
At your service.
You are at 9 of 13. So both banged up. Not what I wanted. Alright.
Yes, Commander. Standing ready.
I don't like these big explosive things kind of funneling me in a certain route.
At once.
Let's see if we spot him.
May the powers protect us!
Okay, where's the seed?
Prepare to engage.
Is that just a regular cultist? Yeah, just a regular Nurgle Grenadier here. So you have the seed in you. All right.
Your command. What is your will?
Bring my gunner.
What is your will?
Orders.
Huh. Iolanthus. Fool.
All right. From here, I have no vision. Could be too far away. Yeah, it looks like I can't see anything here. Even there, I've got some view. So I've got to stand out in the open, it looks like, to be able to have any vision. That's too bad. We could set up an overwatch. We could let them come in, so we could fall back, let them move in, and then blow these. But I'm not sure what happens then with the seed carriers. Because it wants me to get the seeds, but... I mean, really, we just need to eliminate them. We don't actually have to get them, I don't think.
Here.
Take a few pot shots and back off. Take a pot shot and back off. Yeah, side bolt's not enough, so yeah, we'll just take a little shot here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off, and then we're gonna move back.
Sold to the unworthy.
Okay, we need to go. Try to lure them into the explosives.
What is your will?
Do I want to heal Iolanthus? I might want to, because he's probably going to have to go in to the enemy. Purified.
My wrath is restored, brother.
So I think that got rid of his plague. I think it was already up as far as time goes, though.
I, son.
Okay, we do have a couple action points left. We'll just overwatch. I don't know how that's going to work on that height.
I am here to serve.
It might be screwy because we're higher up.
It will be done.
Go in. Yeah, we've got no shots. We will overwatch. Except we can't. I can't see much of anything. They could try to come over here, I guess. So that is an, something to cover. So I guess I'll do that.
Advancing.
Keep me sort of protected. Yeah, I'm just gonna run you in.
Moving now.
I see one. Eat this!
Great. Time bombs. Hoping we'll get a nice group of them to bunch up somewhere near, yeah, like that. But I don't know if we're going to actually get it to work. A lot of them are just hanging out in the back.
You were chosen!
Okay, well, unfortunately, the guy with the seed is in a not good spot.
Your command.
I mean... So if I shoot it... Come on. Let me select it. No. No. Shoot. Shooty bang bang. Keep trying to like exit out of what I'm doing, but it's being a little screwed.
At your service. Your command? What is your will?
So did it like move me? Yeah, it kind of moved me over. Got no vision from there. I mean, we stand out in the open. I can't see anything here. I've got to actually move into the open.
I am here to serve.
I could send
Standing
Eolunthus
Standing ready.
to go hit this guy. I'm pretty sure we can get him. Yeah, so we could go hammer hand and take him out. We'll probably get shot on the way.
Your orders?
I just kind of want to clear out what I can first. Alright, we're going to be a little crazy. It doesn't even kill that guy. It will hurt him, though. Okay, that was a bit bigger of an explosion than I expected.
For the Golden Throne!
Did I take some damage there? It like blew up everything everywhere. Okay, yeah, I mean... I guess it's out of the way. Are you on fire? You might be on fire. I think you're on fire. I see hunker down. Maybe you're not on fire. Alright. Well. Don't have anybody in range. So I could just set up an Overwatch, stand in there. That's certainly a thing. It's nice and open now. Well, actually, that's kind of in the way, isn't it? Huh. So it's still kind of an odd spot here. The cover. Let me do that. Why not? So I can still run in there. The question I'm wondering is, can I Aegis Shield and then run in there and hit him with the hammer hand? I think so. That gives me one left. It will set me on fire. I wouldn't think that would be a concern for a Terminator, though. Yeah, no shots in the back. Can't make it. Yeah, I'm gonna move in. Kind of blocking this route. I could just go armor here, but I think we'll shoot something.
As you command. Ammo depleted.
Okay, Eolunthus. I'm gonna try to Aegis Shield and then go in. see him. Is that going to work?
Yes.
Yeah, so we took some damage despite armor.
Commander, but there are warp disturbances emerging nearby. We will begin teleport extraction immediately.
Warp Rift is open. Enemies will arrive to seek retribution next turn.
Bloom seed excised.
Hold for extraction. So I'm assuming these are chaos, not something for me. Yeah, I thought I wouldn't take any damage there
Here.
from the armor. And I don't know why we didn't get the seed there. Maybe it was only I needed just the one.
I am here to serve.
But we took armor, or damage through the armor, which does suck. Maybe we'll draw them into the fire? I don't know. Okay, we have a couple actions. I'm a little worried about stuff popping in behind me. So I'm just going to kind of head near my buddies.
Moving out.
Yeah, still taking damage from the fire. Okay, I've got parry if you attack me. I don't think he's going to attack me. Immobilized. Shouldn't have gotten a shot there. The guy moved in Overwatch. Yeah, they're just bringing a bunch of them back inside the fire.
I sense the enemy converging.
Yeah, not happy about that. That was awfully close.
I see the foe. Knights!
Like they would have any idea who the Grey Knights are. Alright, we've got to hold out a couple more turns. There isn't a whole lot of cover left here, though, unfortunately. If we can get some kills, the Apothecary, I can do some healing. I am very concerned about Iolampus here. Yeah, I can't move him. That is definitely a problem. I mean,
Standing ready. Here.
preferably don't die. Okay, we're just gonna chop you in half.
You have been judged.
What can we do? Kill some guys in the back.
Get up!
Let's do that.
Face me! See them fall, brothers? Fall!
Okay, my Apothecary needs to get some kills.
At your service.
At least one kill. These guys in the back are going to be a problem.
Your orders.
Can maybe
Yes,
soften them up
Commander.
with the big gun? Like... Go Psychic Onslaught. Let's do
Opening
that.
fire. I must sanctify my rounds.
Okay, we reload.
Armed and ready.
Wow, I can't really hurt you much. Why can't I hurt you very much? No, I can just straight up kill you. Alright,
Your command.
Apothecary. Can smack you twice. Shot'll kill you, we'll do that.
Firing on target. Enemy down.
Okay, so that gives me a heal back. Can I heal you? Yes. Will that put me in the fire? I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
As you command. I must meditate.
Does leave him in a bad spot.
At your service.
There's nothing I can see. That's too bad. Can I shoot this? It's probably gonna light some of this stuff on fire. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, didn't light anything on fire. Okay. So that might have just made things worse.
Your command? At your service.
Alright, so I can at least hit you. Can't really do anything else.
Vengeance! Foe destroyed, Commander!
Is that because I moved? I'm not sure. So, like, if I shoot here, is that going to do damage to me?
Opening fire!
Yes. So, like, every action I take, I'm going to take some damage from the fire. That really sucks, being stuck here. Alright, Eolanthus is still in trouble. I'm going to have to go armor. Hopefully the fire goes out, or I might be in a lot of trouble.
It is their will! Eat this!
Okay, go for the
Strong we shall
apothecary.
stand.
Come at me now! Die! Die! Die!
Strong we shall stand. Pathetic.
A lot of Overwatches.
Die, abomination! Loaded!
That wasn't very nice. I think that one might just take an action away from me, I'm not sure. Do you have any corpses left to even make there? Yeah, right there. I do have the parry with him. Okay, so we just got a parry. Ow.
Bane is beneath me.
Just killed himself in the fire. Warp Surge, please nothing bad. One of your knights suffers the Hobbled Affliction for 3 turns. Did you just hit Eolanthus again? So we can't move again? Okay. So the fire went out. Please tell me you're not on fire still. You are still on fire. 2 damage a turn, we are at 4 health. And I healed them already. If I can kill 3 things with the Apothecary, then I can heal them again.
Standing ready. Wars. Standing ready.
Okay, Apothecary. Can we get some kills, potentially? I can only take 2 shots, though, is the problem. Yeah, it's not enough willpower.
Iolanthus. Yes, Commander.
Alright, what we need to do is take care of these guys with overwatches. So I'm going to have to move in.
Taking position.
And I think I can hit both of you. Yep.
Ammo depleted.
Okay, he still has Overwatch, even though I hit him.
Standing ready. Here.
I mean, here we have kind of a basic thing. We just go chop, chop, and chop.
Vengeance! Show to the unworthy! Face me!
Gods, grant me strength!
Alright.
Yes, Commander. What is your will?
Running
Here.
out of options.
Your orders?
Don't have an angle on him. We could mop you up.
Yes, Commander.
No! Don't give up now!
Can I not reach him? Yeah, I can't reach anybody. So I just have to move and take a shot.
As ordered.
Got a little bit of cover here. We'll get a little bit of use out of it. Bye-bye.
Glory to Zyphos! I am here to serve.
And unfortunately, we're going to take a shot here.
As you command. Enemy down!
Okay, so we've got one guy way in the back, you right here. Sidebolt's not enough. We'll take a shot.
Empty.
Crap. Okay, I think we just have to head for cover. Rather than reloading. Yeah, that's gonna do.
Taking
So we
position.
cover both directions. Eolanthus is still on fire. I'm hoping he's not anymore. What's with all the pinned attacks? And a time bomb. Great.
Teleport coordinates locked. Initiating sequence.
Do we just get out? Hey, that was pretty nasty. We could have wiped him out there, I think, at the end, but I'm concerned about the burning damage. Might have killed Iolanthus if we'd stayed another turn. I don't know why we didn't get the critical hit there in the fire. I feel like we should have, because it's guaranteed crit with that. He was dead no matter what, so maybe it didn't matter? I don't know. So we got our seed. We also got banged up a bit, so we'll have some recovery time, probably. So we'll take a look at things at the end. I do want to double check and see if we can actually reach that other mission, but we're not going to head to it. Not yet. We'll just finish up leveling people and stuff today. Seeds collected says +3. Did we get 3? Eliminate all seed carriers. Hold for extraction. So, yeah. Got a grimoire. +2 grimoires. Held for extraction. 3 seeds, I think. Armory access. Rank 2 interceptor.
You can select as many rewards as you like. Unspent requisition can be used after future missions or at the next Grandmaster's report.
Okay. So, what do we have here? Hull Storm. Rank 2 interceptor. I mean, I guess.
Only
Just,
in death does duty end.
So we had light wounds, 14 days. The others had some wounds too, but we'll do promotions. I wonder if promotions override it. So when your knights return from battle wounded, they will need time to recover. Wounded knights still can be assigned to combat missions, but will have a penalty to their max HP. You'll love this. Did a good job surviving. I think we're just going to go with extra armor. That'll lead us into transferring armor, extra armor, warp charge with plus armor. What else do we have? Crit increase. +4 HP. Actually, I might just do that. +4 HP is pretty great. Yeah, I'm going to do that for sure. What's this? Honor the chapter. +1 action point. So I'm assuming it costs me an action point to give somebody else an extra action point. Yeah, and then I'm going to go armor, I think. +1 crit damage. Is that this ability? Yeah, this ability gets more. Warp charge. I feel like I should be able to move this around. Like, does it actually go? No, it isn't. It's just weird. Okay, so +2 willpower. The ability gives bleed. Okay. Yeah. So the health is good. I'm just going to take the armor, I think. Yeah, give me the armor. Wounded 41 days, holy crap. Light wounds is 14. So we've got to kind of keep that in mind for sure. Apothecary also leveled up. Alright, what do we have here? So we've already got his gun afflicts bleed, which I didn't notice. Extra willpower, really. Your willpower is only 3, but you have +2 willpower. Extra willpower for sure. Terminator Armor, maybe. Let's do crit damage. Yeah, I think we definitely want more willpower. So this is extra healing. +2 to heal. What's this? Scourging. Psychic Blast. Really? Apothecary with the Psychic Blast, huh? Yeah, I might just go Terminator Armor. It's really important to keep him alive. We could go extra health. I think we'll go Armor this time. So if I look at you... Are you going to have more willpower?
You serve the Emperor well, Commander. We should study this seed at once. Everything rests on what we might learn from it.
I think we're already researching something. Yeah, I mean, I'm already working on this, so we're going to wait. Yeah, we've got 3 seeds. I'm fine with letting that progress as it is. Alright, I want to take a look at the barracks. Apothecary, everybody's out. Like 41, 40, 14. That's pretty bad. Alright, so it did go up, so it is up to 5. I need another apothecary is what I need. So I got Hall Storm. Okay, so you've got something we haven't seen before. Silencer. Shoot a target at range 14, 4 damage. Frag Grenade. Aegis Shield, Psychic Suppression, Silenced. So I'm assuming it means I can't do any abilities. Scatter Shot. So 45-degree arc for some damage. Uses all my ammo. Can't be parried. Well, that's kind of goofy because you don't have a close combat weapon. Unbreakable Shield. Right, Skull Keeper, extra use of equipped servo skulls. Well, in that case, you should definitely have a servo skull. Like, there's no reason for you to not have a servo skull then. So we absolutely are going to give you that servo skull. So we can use that twice. So that's, yeah, interesting. So we've got a little bit of healing with a gunner. So we'll probably try to use you then in the next mission if I don't have a healer. Just want to check and see like if there's a clear way to see who can get in Terminator Armor. I want to take a look. The Apothecary we can now put in Terminator Armor. We'll just do that now. I wonder if there's a limit on suits. Doesn't seem like there's a certain number of them. There we go. Yay, looking much more impressive. Yeah, basically just want to keep him alive. So that's kind of the main motivation there to go to the Terminator Armor. Okay, let me take a look. We looked at you. Derek Fool. Alright, so you're the one we've been taking. You've got the extra willpower so we can do more big attacks with the gun. Storm, we had the hammer on. Got the grenade. Aegis Shield, you've got a teleport. Ignore parry. Okay. So we want to send you into trash stuff. Currently have a basic hammer on you, I think. So we have some other variants, just out of curiosity. +1 crit damage, extra crit chance, and this has a bunch of locked stuff. Yeah, I think we'll take the crit chance one. Give that to you. Pellis Foros. Take a look at your abilities. Overwatch, Aegis Shield, Ignore Parry, Unbreakable Shield, Parry. So your parrying guy, kind of like we've got. It's too bad you can't use Terminator Armor. Probably want to prioritize getting you in Terminator Armor if we can, since you want to go in close. Purgator, you've got kind of an odd thing on your pack. Watch, Unbreakable Shield, Venerable Soul. +1 max willpower at start 1, so not a huge deal. Got the parry. I think the parry just comes from having the sword. I don't think it actually is an inherent ability. Okay. Alright, before I forget, I just want to take a look. Can I reach this? Yeah, so we can reach this one. So that's what we're going to do next. So the idea is going to be, next time we'll go and hit this. I won't have enough time to stop that one, but we can do this other mission. What does this one give me? It's also seeds. Killing guys with ranged weapons, not a big deal. Requisition point, eh. I really need servitors. Like, I need servitors, like, right now. I'll have that repair done. Everybody's hurt. It's sort of like our monthly report in XCOM kind of thing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. I probably will do a little bit of customization of kind of the way people look. And I'll mess around with that before next time. I am kind of maxed out on how many people we can have, so we can't really grab anybody else, which might be good because we've got a bunch of people wounded in that last one pretty badly. Alright, so this will be the end of today. So this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.